we're recapping on the letters of the alphabet, but we're in particular looking at the vowels and the consonants and the impact they have on the a or an that goes in front of them. So if we look at the vowels A, E, I, O, U, it would be an, apple. Say the I, an, igloo. Or if it sounds as though it should have a vowel like X-ray, we know is written like that, but it sounds as if it should have an the sound in front of it, then that also will have an. So that's what we're concentrating on this term. And obviously the consonants then, the other letters that aren't a vowel, they will have a. So it could be a butterfly, a dog. So if you could just ask them to remember their vowels, see if they can identify any on their mile when they're reading a book there, if they can identify any a or an that go with the vowels and the consonants. Okay, take care, thank you.
Parents. So this half term, we've already been looking at place value. So the children have learned what the value of each digit is in a 2 or a 3 digit number. So in looking at this one, they would know that that 6 is the value of 60. And we've been doing a lot of work on that. We're now going to be moving on to addition and subtraction. So they'll be working on 1 digit added to 2 digits, and moving forwards to 2 digits added to 2 digits, and finally 3 digits added onto, 2 digits added onto 3 digits, and so on. So I just thought I'd show you the different methods that we might be using. Some will be pictorial, and others will be obviously the digits. So as you can see, these are both the same. It's 200, 200s, 6 10s and 3 1s, 263, add on 124. So what the children will do is they will actually start with the ones column, and they will move down and add those two lots of ones together. 3 add 4 will become 7, and they can either draw it because it's a pictorial representation, or in this case they would write it as a digit. They then look at the next column. 6 add 2 would be 8, and obviously we can do that in both ways. And then this would be 3 and again 3. Okay, and we'll be doing lots of that, like I say, in different ways and for different amounts. Also, we're doing some subtraction. It's exactly the same, but obviously we don't need 2 lots of images as we would with the addition, because we're going to use the one image and we're going to cross out. The actual calculation is 353, and we're going to take away 132. If we were doing that pictorially, we would literally cross out the 2 1s, we would take away the 3 10s, and we would take away and cross out the 100, and then we would work out what was left. So in this column we can see there's 1s. We know that 3 take away 2 is 1, 5 take away 3 equals you 2, and 3 take away 1 leaves you with 2, and that's what they will be working on this half term. If you could go through those types of calculations with your children and just get them to understand that it's really important that they go into their correct columns when they first write them out, then that would be great. Thank you so much. Bye.
Hello! Over this half term we're going to be learning about fair trade. The children have already discovered where fruits come from around the world, so it would be nice now for them to see something that was produced in Brazil, how we buy it, and it's made fairly using fair trade products. They come all the way to England, and we can identify them in the supermarket. So I would just like to ask to help your children with their learning on fair trade, if you could, while you're at the supermarket, identify anything that's got a fair trade label, see if they can find any fair trade labels on the fruit that they're buying, or other products such as coffee, sugar, and and that will help them to identify, and they can even take photos and look into fair trade. If they can do a bit of research on fair trade, that'd be fabulous. Okay, take care.